Good morning, everybody. Well, it's morning for me now, but it will be afternoon by the time I post this. And anyway, welcome to Lumber Tycoon 2. Probably be afternoon by the time I finish this video because it's 12 minutes to 12 my time right now. But anyway, what I'm here to do is I want to see how much money per minute I can make getting pine wood. I've seen videos about the birch wood. I've seen videos about the lava wood. I've seen videos about in the swamp, and you can see the cave right here into the swamp, getting the black wood, getting the gold wood and the zombie wood out of there. But I've never seen anybody try to see what they would do getting pine. Now I realize pine is compared to zombie lava and goldwood is much cheaper, but it's probably I gotta look it up. Let me give me a second. I'll look it up. I want to see what the birchwood is against the pine wood. Uh, Hang on, I'm almost there. Lumber Tycoon 2 wood. So we see where is it? Birchwood. Birchwood is $15 per unit, and pine is $18 per unit. So theoretically, I should be able to make more money off of the pine for two reasons. One, it's less stuff to cut because they're just bigger wood, and obviously, two, it's $3 more per unit. So so the things that I say that are a prerequisite are number one, a modded sawmill. You can do it without a modded sawmill, but you have to cut them into smaller pieces, and it takes a little bit more time because it's just a couple more cuts you need to do. Second requirement, you already have dynamite. Now I don't know about anybody else out there, but I don't go and buy dynamite when I need it. When I need it, I go over there and I buy a whole bunch, so I have enough for like the next 5 or 6 trips or whatever. So I'm not going to take into account the amount of time it takes to drive across the bridge, get dynamite, drive all the way back. That to me is not part of the count because at least me, I keep dynamite on my base at all times. Turns out these are my last 2 sticks right now because as you can see, I have less than $70,000, so I don't really have a lot of money to buy with at the moment. I know $220 a pop. So this is the deal. What I'm going to do is I'm going to time it from when I start driving. As you can see, I'm already in the car. And I'm going to continue timing it as I cut the trees down, bring them back here, mill them in my modded sawmill, and then go over here and sell them to Woods R Us. Once the last unit is sold, I hear that ding that it's sold. I will stop the stopwatch, and then we will make calculations based on the how much money we made and exactly how long it took. So, without further ado, let's get the stopwatch started and start driving, and we're going to do that now. And we're off. I am going to take worst case scenario into account here, aka I need 2 sticks of dynamite to blow this open. And you know what? Yeah, I'm not going to take into account what it would cost you to drive across the bridge. I really wish this guy would get out of the car seat. Thank you. Alright. Now, one of the things that I figured out is if you can blow these up without taking out every single rock, it takes longer for them to regenerate. E. And run. Hopefully this rock will stay here and they won't come back and we won't need the second stick. But if it goes, we should still be able to get in and out pretty quick because it's only a few cuts. Yeah, it blew everything up. Alright, let's go get a pine tree. Oh, that's short. They didn't grow yet. Let's try this one here. This may not be a good example. Oh, maybe it is. This is probably one of the biggest ones here. So let's go cut this guy down. Now let's lay this tree over. There we go. And we cut all the ends off. I don't bother with these. It's small. It's small stuff. It's just more stuff to get in your way. More stuff you gotta mill. So to me, it's not worth the effort to keep these. You want to keep them, it's going to take a lot more time, and I think your dollars per minute is going to go down, but I could be wrong. Because it's just taking that much more time for you to load them up. Alright, we got a lot of this cleared off. This guy. Oops. Doesn't want to cut that one. Come on, you can do it. There we go. I missed this guy back here. Alright, and this should be the last one right here. Now, what I try to do is I try to grab the dead center of the tree, cut it in half. Alright, and then I take each half and I cut it in half, which should be right about here. And then we cut this one in half, which is going to be, where's the cut? The cut's here. So we'll say right about here should be half. Not yet. I'm still using it, buddy. You can't use my stopwatch while I'm using it. Alright. The bigger ones tend to be a little heavier and harder to pick up. But basically we just throw these in the truck and we'll run them back. You can easily fit 4 trees in here if you lay these in right. Let's get this thing out of here. Sometimes the last one is a little on the heavy side. If you cut it right, you can pick it up. If you make it a little too long, it takes a little more effort to get in your truck. But there we go. We got all 4 pieces. And we're turning around and heading back in 4 minutes and 40 seconds. So that's how long it took to get here, get the wood, and start driving back. So that's not bad. That's less than 5 minutes to get a tree cut and loaded. So I'll get it back over here. You know, I'm going to go around this. Oh, I lost one. See, things like this kill you. Matthew, please go under the wire. No. Alright, so let's put this back in the truck. Come on. Stop fighting me. What? Get in there. There we go. Alright, now I just lost like a minute doing that, so it's going to throw off my calculations a little bit. Stop. We'll park right here real quick. If he can walk. Now this is why I say a modded sawmill. Mainly because 4 pieces of this tree are way too... I want to turn this so that those knots are up. There we go. Now it's into the modded sawmill. And for those of you who've had modded sawmills, you know you do an E, move, B, and it processes the wood. Because it's extremely long length, it doesn't tend to process it automatically. Every once in a blue moon, you drop something in there and it'll go, but for the most part, it fights you all the way. E, move, B. And we got 2 more pieces to do here. Let's open the hatch so it'll be easy to get them out. Alright, and we'll stuff that one in. Let's go get the other one. Actually, that one went automatically. See, every once in a while they go automatically. So, third one, or fourth one. E, move, B. And while that's coming out, let's take these and stick them in here. That's one piece. That's 2. That's 3. Yes, I'm teaching you how to count. Sarcasm. And for the 4th and final piece. Let's stick that in here. Let's close this hatch. And let's go over and sell it off. And see how much money we make. Reverse. There's Russ over here. I didn't lose one, did I? Yes, I did. Where did I lose it? No, I didn't lose it. I'm going blind.
So you're not using the phone? No. Why not use the phone?
Alright, at this point we're up to about 8.5 minutes. Take me a minute to throw these things in here.
How many times go? How many times it go like that? This one goes only fast.
Alright, let's get this unclogged here. Alright, I'm going to have to go back and look at the video. But I think I had around $69,000. So, let me go look back at the video, and I'm going to end up splicing this together. And, because I don't remember what I had, because I was too busy trying to do this. And we're going to stop the stopwatch. I stopped this at 9 minutes and 21 seconds just now. I'm going to knock it down to about 9 minutes and 10 seconds. Because, obviously I was done before just now. And, alright, so let me get back to base. Let me go look at the video real quick. And then I'm going to splice these 2 puppies. Oops, I lost my dynamite. Okay, guys, I'm back. Now, we're currently at 74079. And according to the video, I was at 69,646. So I do the math. That means I made $4,433 in 9 minutes and 10 seconds. We're going to subtract out 440 for 2 sticks of dynamite. I know I only used 1, but I'm going worst case scenario. That knocks me down to $3,993 in 9 minutes and 10 seconds. 10 seconds, let's see, 39.93. So 10 seconds is a sixth. So let's do 1 divided by 6. So it's 0.16. So I did it in 9 minutes and 16 hundredths of a minute. So we had 39.93 divided by 9.16. And that comes out to rounding it up a little bit, $436 per minute. How does that compare to the other ones? From the other videos that I've seen, the lava wood obviously up here, you can see them in the silhouettes right here. people who are good at getting up there and getting down back and forth, which I'm not that great at. I mean, I get up there, I get down. I just seem to take a lot more time than everybody else. They say they can make between $900 and $1,000 per minute doing that, and that is by far the fastest I've ever heard. The yellow wood or the zombie wood, people have been doing between $400 and $450 a minute. Um, the birchwood, people have been doing 280 per minute.
Daddy, that look. That look. That look.
Shh. So,
Look at
I see. I'll take care of it in a moment, buddy. So, I'm making 435, and that was a smallish tree. I think, I honestly think this is a low end example because I've done this a few times where I made over $500 per minute. So I will say that you can make between 430 to $500 per minute doing pine trees, which really isn't that bad, especially if you're limited in time when you're playing. If you can only log in and play for like 15 minutes, then that might be a good alternative for you to do. This way you can run out, get a pine tree, push it through a sawmill, sell it, do it in like 10 minutes, and then go do what you got to do and leave the computer. But for me, it takes me at least a half hour to get the lava trees. It takes me at least that long to get the gold of the zombie trees. The birch trees I can get quickly, but they're smaller trees. A lot more cutting. That's why this is like almost twice as much as the birch trees. So, in my opinion, the best way to make money without getting yourself in trouble, in other words, messing with the boulders, maybe getting knocked into the lava. The best way to make money safely without putting your life in, without putting your axes in danger is probably the pine trees. And like I said, you can do one run at a time, in and out, in and out, in and out, and in a half an hour, you could probably make 3 runs, make somewhere in the neighborhood of about $15,000 in 3 runs. So that's really not bad. I mean, you can make one run of lava wood and get down and get it back, and maybe do it in a half an hour or so, and you'll be making about 20 grand, $24,000. I've done the best I've ever done is about $28,000 in an hour. So for me, it's not that great. So I prefer doing this with the pine trees, bigger, less cuts, throw them through a modded sawmill, big chunks, quick, done, in and out, close. You don't have to drive all the way up here, deal with the boulders, cut it down, throw it down, get down, cut it up, throw it in your truck, drive it back. It's a lot of work doing that. This is get in there, 4 cuts, drive out, ram it through your sawmill, done. So in that sense, it's a lot faster. So that's my thoughts on making money on pine wood. I'll get this video up in a little while. I gotta combine this one with the other one that I did because unfortunately OBS doesn't have a pause function. So I'll have to splice them together, and I'll get them up in a little while. Anyway, thank you guys. I appreciate you watching. Any comments would be awesome. Please subscribe. Please like. Set your alerts, comments, the whole 9 yards, guys. I really appreciate it. Anyway, guys, thanks again for watching. Have a wonderful afternoon out there, because now it is afternoon. Like I told you, by the time I finish the video, it will be afternoon. So anyway, guys, have a great one. Have a great Memorial Day weekend out there. And because I probably won't see you until, well, I may see you in game, but I won't be making another video probably till after Memorial Day. And by the way, if you notice my numbers, 527, take a wild guess what that is. Anyway, guys, have a wonderful day out there, and a great weekend and a safe weekend, and I will talk to you all soon. Don't forget, like, subscribe, comment, set your alerts, all that other good stuff else YouTubers ask you to do. Have a great weekend. Goodbye.